So finally, the day is here. Arsenal are officially out of European Europa League. Very awful. Poor, 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 poor. I don't know how many times I can repeat that. Arsenal can break hearts. Arsenal fans have seen everything they needed to see under Arsene Wenger, under Emery, and under Mikel Arteta now. So today was just a confirmation of how bad things can be whenever a club of Arsenal stature um, just takes the route of mismanagement that we've seen over the last 5 years or so. Because formerly it was like Arsene Wenger is just looking for a fourth position, just wants to participate in European Champions League, and after fans started demonstrating against that, because Arsenal moved from Highbury to the Emirates to compete with top clubs like Real Madrid, Bayern Munich, Juventus, PSG, but who are now Arsenal's competitors? Who are now Arsenal's competitors? We are talking about teams like Aston Villa. We are talking about things like teams like Arsenal cannot even beat Arsenal Football Club cannot beat Villarreal. Yeah, Villarreal that is in position, I don't know, 8 or 9 in Spanish league. So what is happening? Arsenal has been on a downward trajectory for a long time now, and Arsenal fans, me included, we've been living in denial for a long time, hoping that season after season things will get better. But now, today, things, I mean, it is a slap on our faces that Arsenal is no more. Let's face it, Arsenal is no more unless things change, unless the Kroenkes accept to sell Arsenal Football Club. Nothing good is going to come. This season, Arsenal might finish top 10 or 11 or whatever. They will not be relegated. But next season, if we still have the same management, if we still have the same coaching staff, if we still have the same owners, nothing miraculous is going to happen. Nothing miraculous is going to happen. So where does Arsenal go from this point on? Yeah. The management, the ownership have shown zero ambition. They are all interested in making profits, saying that Arsenal need to work on self-supporting model, that whatever they earn is whatever they spend. And when fans have shown frustrations on club ownership, the management, or rather the ownership, has been reactionary all the time. Arsenal fans could push the club, so they will buy one player and silence all the critics and say, we have bought, so what happens? We expecting to win. Arsenal have been lacking 3 or 4 players every season. Every start of the season, Arsenal has been lacking players season in, season out. You buy Aubameyang, you keep quiet. First, you buy Lacazette, you keep quiet. Second, you buy Aubameyang, you keep quiet. Okay. Third, you buy Pepe, you keep quiet. Now you buy who is this guy from Partey, you keep quiet. Why don't you put things together? Say, this is the plan. We need these players who can compete. Because for me, the way I look at things, even the players are not good enough. The coach is not experienced enough to lead these players, to command respect from these players, to stamp his authority. In Arsenal is a big, or I should say huge institution that should not be led this way. So definitely it's high time to change management, because over the last 2 years we have seen a very respectable technical team officials leave the club. The reason is because, I don't know, the owners or the board, they want cheap options. Because let's face it, before the recruitment of Arteta from Manchester City, there were other managers that were available at that time. And because those managers were experienced and they could command a high sign-in fee, Arsenal Football Club would not go for them. They went for a cheaper option in Arteta. Arteta earns around, is it 3.6 million in a year now? While people like Pep are earning, and Klopp, they're earning a lot of money. They're earning a lot of money because they bring a lot on the table. So Arsenal went for a cheaper option and they have become, shitty. I'm sorry to use that word, but Arsenal is just a shit club right now. No competition, no structure, no leadership at all. And so now people like Sven Mislintat leaving the club, the guy who came in and tried to put things into perspective. We've seen people like Raul leaving. And so Edu, who is an experienced former Arsenal player, Josh Kroenke, who is young, inexperienced, is now the director. Edu is now head of recruitment, and I don't know what I don't know who he is. We have seen it like people like Vinay, who is 39 years old. Edu is hardly 40. Arteta is 39 years old. Very inexperienced people running a club of Arsenal stature. Not good enough. So for Arsenal to continue, they need to get serious. Get serious. It's now dawning that Arteta is not the right man. He might be meaning good for the club, but he cannot continue managing Arsenal Football Club. So what happens from now? Arteta out. Get somebody to finish the league because everything now is done. Kroenke's out. Sell the club. Now, this has given Arsenal fans a good platform to demonstrate and say, enough is enough. We have to get you going. Kroenke out. If the guys, Daniel Ek, who has been touted as interesting to buy Arsenal Football Club, is really interested. We want to see how interested he is. If he's not interested, because we are told that he's an Arsenal fan, he has got the money. He was supposed to put in a bid to buy Arsenal before the end of this week. We are yet to see that, and so we want things to happen. Arsenal is a big club that needs to behave like a big club. We cannot just capitulate this way. We cannot accept mediocrity. I mean, how can we be this poor? How can we be this poor? How can we fail to beat Villarreal? Yeah, we're supposed to be competing with Real Madrid, Barcelona, Bayern Munich, Juventus. We are competing with the likes of Burnley. Yeah, we're competing with the likes of Burnley, and so we need to change our coach and the manager. We need somebody who is able to command the players, who can attract respect, who can attract respect from players, who can talk and players listen. I mean, who is Arteta, by the way? Who is Arteta? Arteta is not even an Arsenal legend, is he? He's not. He should not be. But why was he considered? It's because he was living under the shadow of Pep Guardiola. People are saying, he is the one, who is shadowing Pep Guardiola. Everything that Pep Guardiola has been able to achieve is because of that. Is nonsense. Let him go and do it somewhere. I've always wanted Arteta to excel. I've always wanted him to succeed at Arsenal, but his stage is just long overdue. So he has to go. Arsenal need to start behaving like a big club. So for me, Arteta is way too inexperienced for a club of Arsenal stature, and so the job is way too big for him. Another way of looking at it is because we're looking at Arsenal and the players who we are expecting to perform on such a high level. Yeah. So I'm just going to go through Arsenal squad and just first team Arsenal squad. I'm not going to touch on the under I don't know what whoever has not been playing. So Bernd Leno, Alex Runarsson, Matthew Ryan. Out of these players, these are all goalkeepers, and Bernd Leno is one guy who Arsenal have trusted for a long time. Arsenal sold Emiliano Martinez to Aston Villa, who has had a better and successful season at Aston Villa than Bernd Leno. And it's so disrespectful for Bernd Leno to come out and say, of course, he still has a contract with Arsenal, 2 years remaining after this season, 2 seasons remaining, and he's come out just to say that he might consider his future. How can you say something like that? Bernd Leno has committed every sort of mistake, has cost the team. Of course, he's been at times has been good, but most of the time he has made mistakes that have cost Arsenal big time. Yeah, Arsenal have lost close to 12 points this season alone because of Bernd Leno. So for me, Bernd Leno is not good enough. The nearest he can come is an assistant. Yeah, he's an assistant goalkeeper for Arsenal. And so if he wants to go, Arsenal should sell him immediately or make him the second choice goalkeeper. I'm done. Runarsson, not good enough. Matthew Ryan, I don't know. I've not seen enough of him to judge him. And so for Bernd Leno, not good enough. Second choice goalkeeper is the best that he can get to. So Arsenal should look to buy a very, very commanding goalkeeper. Number 2, we are looking at the back line. We have Cedric Soares, Callum Chambers, David Luiz, Gabriel, Hector Bellerin, Rob Holding, Pablo Mari, Kieran Tierney, and yeah. So, Cedric Soares, not good enough. Cedric Soares could not get to any top 10 Premier League clubs, but he's playing at Arsenal. That shows how downward we become, how mediocre we become. Cedric Soares, not good enough, should be sold. Callum Chambers has been at the club for a long time, showing glimpses of excellence. He has been long. There's nothing he's doing. There's nothing he's doing. So sell him immediately. Gabriel came in and showed some good signs, and I don't know whether Arteta has been using him in the right way, but I think Gabriel, of all the defenders, I think he should be given time so he can play. So for me, Gabriel is levels, and so David Luiz, I think, is old. He should be sold. He has done his best. He has cost the team big time, just like Bernd Leno. It's time to let him go. If we are crying about of experience, we can go buy experienced defenders. It's as simple as that. So sell, okay, release. Of course, he will be out of contract at the end of this season. Release him. Hector Bellerin, sell him. Not good enough. Rob Holding, sell him. Not good enough. Pablo Mari, I don't know. He looks composed. Sometimes, you know, I don't know. I don't know what are his strengths really, because I think he's slow, at the same time composed. So maybe for backup, I can take that. But on a normal case, when looking at teams like Liverpool, teams like Manchester City, will Pablo Mari play there? The answer is no. So sell him. I mean, it's just as simple as that. We do not need to think of anything else. Just sell him. Yeah, Kieran Tierney is a good player. Keep him. And I'm not going to. I think he is for me is my one of my best players this season. He's young. He's shown ambition. He's shown commitment. and whatever he does it cleanly. I mean, forgive him for all the injuries that he has suffered, but he's a good player. So Kieran Tierney, keep him. Dani Ceballos, return him to the sender, back to Madrid. Mohamed Edneni, this is one of the guys that has been in the club for a long time, not given enough chances, but whenever he plays, he's not highly rated, but he does his job. So for me, I would, if I get a good offer for him, I will let him go. So I will sell him. If I don't get any buyer, I will still keep him and use him as a squad player. This is the only player I see. No one mentions him, but whenever he plays, I think he gives his best. He's not the most talented, but whenever he plays, you see his commitment with the club. So because of that, I can keep him as a squad player, and if I get an offer for him, just sell him. Yeah, Martin Odegaard, I don't know. I think he should go back. I mean, this idea of loaning players and trying to see whether they can fit into Arsenal and filling the gaps. Arsenal should go and buy a proper attacking midfielder. So Odegaard is a good player. I like him, but because of the situation we are in, let him go back. Thomas Partey has not been good enough. £45 million with what we are seeing. We can give him a benefit of a doubt because of the injuries they suffered this season. But if he's not if he's not going to improve, I think it's not going to work for him. So I'll keep him, maybe buy somebody else, Bissouma, to partner him next season in midfield and see how it goes. Bukayo Saka, keep him, one of the standout performers this season. Emile Smith Rowe, keep him, good player, young. Of course, he needs people who are experienced ahead of him so that he can learn. Granit Xhaka, sell him. I think this is the only time Arsenal have to sell Granit Xhaka. Just sell him. Yes, he has had a mixed a season. Sometimes he plays good, sometimes he doesn't play good. So to avoid all these controversies going forward, just sell him. Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang, it should not be the starter at Arsenal right now. Arsenal should go and buy, out and buy a good striker, and then Aubameyang should be coming as a substitute, just like Cavani, because you see what happens when Aubameyang is not scoring. Arsenal is not winning. So meaning if he does not score, then we are not going to win. So the best thing is to go and buy another striker. Foran Barugan, of course, has not had these chances. He's one guy that we have to keep an eye on next season. They are signed a new contract. Gabriel Martinelli, keep him. Alexander Lacazette, sell him. He's done his job. This is the only opportunity Arsenal have to sell him. Edin Nketiah, sell him. Nicolas Pepe, keep him. William, sell him. So that is it for me, because for Arsenal to progress, to go back to glory days, Arsenal need to start acting as a big club. Arteta out, Kroenke out. The only player I will keep at Arsenal, like I said, Nicolas Pepe. I also sold Reece Nelson, so I will keep Nicolas Pepe, Gabriel Martinelli, Foran Barugun, Aubameyang, if we get an offer for him, sell him. Smith Rowe, keep him. Bukayo Saka, Partey, of course Ceballos is supposed to go back, so Tierney, keep him. Who else? Gabriel, keep him. So how many players we are talking about? This I don't know. Gabriel, yeah, Tierney, Partey, Saka, Smith Rowe, Barugan, Martinelli, Pepe. Only those. The rest, sell. Arteta out. Kroenke out. the rest of the players out. I don't know what you think, because for me, I'm fed up. That's enough. I'll talk to you soon. I'm not in good spirit right now. See you in the next video. Bye. Thanks for listening.